ya krado a yɛde nsɛm nyina enso eba mede na se ma aboafo a omotachi na afi atoa so de nsɛm nyina enso aba nti ka kire obi se first half anya hyase live on Facebook Angel FM Kumase 96.1 Angel FM Kumase 96.1 eho ana show no enso enam anopei said de unim no ye won sempi no a ewo pon so efia manone enso eba fie ye opi nti woni yentena na yemfa nsem nyina enso emra but den so se fa na se Emma Jeffrey Praise Computers etayechi ebasa no pay we here laptops and our desktop computers are they can for Jeffrey Praise and a diama wo sebako and abebre and ope ono abenya ma ebasa installation networking any bibia Jeffrey Praise Computers obe ho adwuma kama afi ebasa we here projectors and we here security cameras and ho installation nyina Jeffrey Praise Computers omo and ebe ama okama omo Kumase ya omo Bantama High Street neso oben GMTC obetima friend also ewo 0244 026203 and I say 0502 747579 na Jeffrey Praise Computers and watching come Silk Coat Paint etache yes Silk Coat Paint the tiene say ope paint aye adwuma paint papa a silk coat for and a diaba say exterior paint and ope e be a silicone e be a mineral stone e be a graffiato say interior paint and ope would be interior painting and so your class plastic your latest paint your sickle your sickle mat a deco painter e be a mamarito e be a palace e be a metallico ni nyina ye adwuma a painter a ye adwuma hudo bebre and a silk coat for e diaba say ope treatment paint and ope floor paint and one kasa or special color beer you better make no so kama at the amount a silk coat paint omo ya de pa e ba ni paint pa de jack omo paint no a pabene omo Kumase ya silk coat ewo abrepo oben Samad Hotel the number ne 0249807054 and I say 0200 309028 now no silk coat and penny for and so atwenkomo ye for na sema Angel Herbal Cream yes Angel Cream just so Angel Cream eno ena betimi aboa na asiesie o ye pa Angel Cream de obi anim se wo de sra eboa o ama honam eye kama ese yin sansan bia efri honam nani wonim se Angel soap no eno so odwa so Angel Herbal soap no eno ena wo se wo di dware na eno so boa o na yi honam san bia enso efri ho ena nya de so ho den Angel Herbal soap ena Angel Herbal Cream no e odwa so ba bia bekfa bia wo pa bia won sa beka enti fi na kwei no e ma remfi se Angel Cream any Angel soap no e da so ho ade ye no esaye ni ye pa enti Ghana fo nyina ense ne so enfa emayen ye guso da se dia na ye called Tropical Cables na so ye yes this is the first half show Tropical Cables adansi4 yasramu a mo ye adwuma na se dru se wo be use cables a awasamu use Tropical Cables eno ena ye kama eno ena obonya abotre aye ni ye se de be ya ebetima silty Ghanaian weather no real estate developers no I mean contractors no electricians ni nyina mo use Tropical Cables all sizes ho Zuko TK buache ho dudu obi apeno won sabeka na won so ato de ya adwuma make say Energy Commission of Ghana omasanse say bano say electrical spa dia cables no aya Tropical Cables eno ana e wo say ye use uhia bia uko TK buache ho won sabeka bi ana fra homa we so 0268 769840 0268 769840 na unsaka Tropical Cables no bia pe ra kodi udwuma na bibia nso aye kama ye for na se ema Bash Digital Satellite atache and first half eba mesrao eba so hia decoders a ho na abeko e say World Cup no aka 1 month pepepe na World Cup no asase mesrao a oni decoder we be show matches ni bia anopa ya oni Bash entry komo ana kona suye na omo ema decoders ni bi game centers hotels no guest houses restaurants outdoor World Cup be chance yo masa games no wa nyi bi live ho amanfo mau enti obi amra Bash ho na omesete nyoma mamo na mutimi nyi games no eba se decoder no so obey installation a ono na ye door to door delivery recharges no packages no so affordable ye pa ewo Bash Digital Satellite owo Kumase Abrepo Junction owo ship mu Kotoko Junction wa the number no ye 0200 050 848 and I say 0556 928 7757 0556 287757. Now on a Bash Digital Satellite at Chenkomo and I see a comma Midimafo Herbal Clinic. Midimafo Herbal Clinic. Dr. Time da so Osebra non for time ento yade no so se bosomi obeka kire o na otwe obamu ahunu Midimafo Herbal Clinic ose yade ya ebase stroke and diabetes and penis enlargement a low sperm infertility a sexual weakness a prostate wodo ani be kire Midimafo Herbal Clinic na waboa de abibidro enso asaw yade na kire kwan wo abua kwa agogo eno wo frɛ Midimafo awa homane so aye 0244 774282 0244 774282 na Midimafo Herbal eno atwenkomo Eugene Mart Travel and Consult atache yes Eugene Mart Travel and Consult upese otukwan na okọ amanone ekodi uduma for oni kire Eugene Mart asuye obaboa o wetima ye won krata papa atukwan abra wunya ha obia enso e okwan so make us say New Zealand asate a work permit and asate e New Zealand amanfo okọ ubetimi akobi ekwanda ho a simple kra e Eugene Mart Travel and Consult o work permit o ya adwuma unya problem bia enso e ho afi Germany make us say we a nurse na ukra degree and a midwife ukra degree a Germany asate we no or say dependent eka ho and afi we teacher ni na pese ko Japan na ko tradia and also kwan eda ho Eugene Mart Travel and Consult World Cup yi enche South America no aka 1 month na e baso upese ko World Cup ni bia Eugene Mart ebetima boa na wa ye won krata na won to watimi akọ enti basa akwanto hyehyɛ pa de a say bia visa application and apasa oye obetimi assist am wa ye visa supporting document no obaboa na wa ye document a ebetima giatum flight reservation travel itinerary hotel bookings any ade Eugene Mart Travel and Consult o Kumasi haya udru North Central so a obehu no ewo Bugis enchen South Junction wo pe ana fudru oboase a our Yak Towers, our Bay Mosque, no, what's my friend Eugene Mart Travel and Consult, our Humaneso, I 0547 740774, and I say 0553 944 608 0533 944 608, and 0547 740774. Now on Eugene Mart Travel and Consult and so Chenkomo now on also abuao e was akwan so ye for na sema glow washing powder ubesi nioma pa ama nioma no eniate say wan a glow washing powder ama nioma no emoye sham a glow washing powder e say eno bia yusu entimesrawa ukodwom na wo pe washing powder e was say to glow washing powder ya won samana enso e ho e kama ye pa udi si nioma wankasa bo sampa nioma no enia ye fresh enia ye clean enia saso ye bright e the amount enya dia e pa nioma ni dabi glow washing powder baby for si nioma obadama se akire e wodwa so upebia tunso a e kwanda ho frɛ ahoma we so 020 662 2220 and I say 0245 448879. Now only glow washing powder and penifono and swatching and come Roman for the draw just yes and check na foreign tidbits no eba Roman for the draw yes for the Martins Herbal Misha was a bra omo draw I bet me boy ye pa say bia was severe joint pains and I say bone pain rheumatism we here for the Martins Herbal Misha Roman for the cocoa draw and also just a two cocoa see ye pa ama cocoa ebe free ho na ho ato Roman for the balm no so there e ba se wa poso and I say osisi ya oya hututu ni ade eno and we say yusu and afa Roman for the ointment no and also just was skin rashes nyina e betimi eye free ho any disorders ahodo e betimi yi nyina skin odor nyina no wonya Roman for the ointment a e betimi aboa wo e ho so nya den e ojo so upepi ya frɛ Roman for the awa homai so 0243 115948 and I say 0245 242619 now ni Roman father and so atwenkomo Nyamiba Blocks and Construction atache Nyamiba Blocks and Construction oh yeah juma our site na so here blocks pa aya juma blocks are air day blocks are cement akomu ye pa Nyamiba Blocks and Construction ton safrel also ba sa blocks na wo pay adwuma no won sabeka all sizes open 5 inches open 6 inches wobenya Nyameba Blocks and Construction afi base oye adwuma site na wo hia se omo a construction hunim de emoa site be a site preparation be a foundation structural frames finishing touches ni nyina no Nyameba Blocks and Construction ombeboa site kwan no so why wadwuma kama na bibia akoso e de amount omo kire kwan wo mankranso beposo our custom barrier no anim hope number na frɛ Nyameba Blocks and Construction 0545 104 220 and I say 0599 859192 now ne Nyameba Blocks and Construction and so atwenkomo na bibia akoso atimi e de amount ya dase wo Atwema Rural Bank PLC over 40 years and counting and Atwema Rural Bank omo ya adwuma sikasam de omo nim na kwan pa opeso obi account ombabo say savings account say current account say susu account ni nyina ombetimi aboa na watimi aye ope bosian so 2 days e wa Atwema Rural Bank PLC na omotimi ade bosian no enso ama omo kire kwan e wo kwada so patase alaba daban ena pasatia fa omahoma no na frɛ Atwema Rural Bank PLC 050 138 7036 050 138 7036 na Atwema Rural Bank PLC eno dinkita ho na osikasem enso atoye e de amount na bibia kama Kenny Rose Internet etayachi ebasa ohia the best of internet ayadwuma Kenny Rose and ye kanfo dedicated internet home unlimited business unlimited internet video and audio services ni nyina omoye cloud services no network management network security ni nyina Kenny Rose Internet Solutions aye hwadwuma omo Kumase Ashtown Ecobank ne nche hwa number ni nie 0208 282810 0208 282810 na Kenny Rose Internet Solutions and so eno atwenkomo TK Buache Electricals atachre yes TK Buache makachre say open tropical cables nibia TK Buache ho ana dodo ni nyina e woko ne kotobi e na so all sizes no ubenya ana fe base open light bia to say corner light say ceiling light say wall light video light bia TK Buache Electricals na so ana okwa on sabeka TK Buache wadum oben Malcolm e wo Prempeh 2nd Street ubetima friend nso 0244 015578 0244 015578 now on TK Buache enso atwenkomo na bibia akoso the amount blessing alata samina fajari na hunam ntoso blessing alata samina kama pa alata samina yedi koko asaso afra udi dware kama yie papa obi antobi unantama propro utriase hoare nyina asebetukra blessing alata samina fre na unsankabi 0246 995475 0246 995475 ya kwa manone nemom yemfa onga entudwa onga de odi ya aduane a emane ye sham emane ye de akokɔ nkwan live soup jollof ani ade ye de onga emane ye de na onga fosi omo tade omo de sika ani atade pi ena aba over 4 million worth of cash and prizes omo de ba se amanfondi odi ane se ukodwom na woto onga powder promo sachet no unya 20 na se unya onga shrimp tablet and also promo wrappers no unya no so 20 we de call onga for so ye bia na waje almost scratch card no o scratch here code e was so no wa send the code no e de call *713*27# eba sa pe na je say achede no e sika e ho no na woje e TV e ho na e fridge e ho no enti onga ama ewiem aye de onga was a mama's helping hand onga was ileleyi na eno nso ene de tie omo nyina tache ene afoforo aka brepam no omo nsem beba ene tache ema first half with Don Summer any team no yere ho nsem enso eba up next a grandmaster with the foreign stories yensaka ene anopay e wo jumode ne aso
better Maukwase, say, or dear Betesa Buffon and some no, Edia Tutama Mosumatimate, Don Sama Atanase, and Yaman and Samna, Don Sama, Ebesomna for Nebetafono, Iron Sabano, and so Etima Panim, Nanomasu Etima Cosatin Samno, Edemete for San Anra, Emma Tesaura Coso, Yadesa Games and Abetuta, Emma Sisiamekase, Barcelona Timno, Omu Agila Ligano, Edia Sobana Sansuna Arsena, Omu Ensu Timno, Edomu Savako, Edia Set Trophy, no Aya Premier League anymore. Yadesa game no one some no, and so Ebetuta, Emma Mosumatimate incident, Sia, Ekobasa West Ham Timno, Ekose go Emma Tessa Rufus no, Omu Edina and no, and so Anya Godin Yano, Yadesa incident no, and Sema Free Benano, Ebetuta Mosumatimate Ninano, and Sema, Etutanano, Pedis and no, and the Metefo and the Matisauro, Ebecoso, Tessa games no, Edia Tuta and the Matisabacosono, Okola Likanima, Bobo Quantity at the Royal Folicano, our campus to football to Folicasa, Womo Body Tirona, Emasa game no, and so Etima Cosa Aya 7, and a Sama Tenebasua. You don't want some no, and the mete for Oko Italian Swian and Swa, and the Napoli team no, and so poor editor Bologna, Emerson came no, and so let him cost 645, and a Napoli team no, and poor editor Bologna, and no editor said Diego Amato Maradona Steduma, and yes, I came no, and so let him Twitter and Sana, Oko a Premier League anymore, and then the Tottenham team no, and so that poor editor Leeds United, and no Abacoso a Tottenham, 1% almost a league in him, not just so much careful relegation. Namia to and Kema, and no air boss and just a Tottenham team no, and so that Emerson game now cost no, and it just a defro and took Tottenham, Omu and so new stadium, and when I saw game no, and some Dabetima Twitter, Rufia, Niti Aditas, Jared, Sillet, one no, and some the free Australia, and a Cocodis game no, and some that him Samata, yet do want some no, and some that him their Twitter, and Mamma near the Ensamno, and some that him their Twitter, Sisami Kase, William Ewa Atletico Madrid, Diamante. And it's almost 2 players, and not just season Ababa Quinaviano, Ometimese Kanyama Timno, and I'm said Josima Geminesa, one on our prayer and say, Omuasan, whoever to me tona, Omni Arsenal came no general squadra, and no answer let him across no, dear Messenger so Orano, Asanso Enya test a grade 1 ankle sprain, Emma Sisiamika say, Oquatas and right ankle, a one Orano, and sweat me a cockopra, one who air to the Fena to Betimese Kay. And some that me dama timna, Yadis also, you know, and your tutor Sanso, and your front tutor said Juan Molina, one also Uncle Cupra, Altas anon, I am muscle injury, and Altas and Juan Molina, and so Etimena, and what I say, the left tire, and no, and it just a different oba, Yadis also, you know. And your Twitter, and Mamma Sumatimate, our Timadan so now says Diamante, and some then is Oko Manchester United, yet they almost some Twitter, and I'm Sisiame Casa Manchester, Omu and Sugestia, Oma Pound to Mano, I am not sitting Jessino, Yamia to Manon, I Thursday, Altas a Denimia, and then Yan in Tessa Manchester Timno, and so a Tessa Oma Pound to Ma, and no I am not sitting no, Omu and some Nabetimidiaba, Ain't Anopasa Brescia. Now just a Jessina Aptoja, and I'm saying 8 Anopa, and I just a Manchester, and some Nabalanti Omujessia, and no I 14th of this month. Yadis I just know some known. And your Twitter, and Mamma Sweating to make a data, Durua, Yellow was some no, and some Dabetim your Twitter, and Mamma Sumatimati almost also say, yes, I'm from Twitter, Omulantisa Jessina, Yamia Tumano, a 2 matches, Aka Manchester, Nibako, editor Nottingham Forester, and on Dabetimia Coso, and Alpha Diara Gamer, and no answer Nabasino, and then a Manchester Bayisu, and it is a justice, no, and the SC Akaya, Yadis our story, no, and some let him your Twitter, Ninano, and some Demate and Manchester Musino, Matimate was shown as Ninano, and some Danitas at Jeffroba, young Ramna Yanko, and Arsenal the Gunners, Omu and Sukeman, Omu Bodita West Ham, and Manchester West Ham Timno, and Lusus had game a bit of West Ham, and some Latinako relegation, and your some to talk on them, says, I see a home. Now said the relegation and some density of Bonkan Omutamupa. After Anya some Kitoko earlier no na a Tottenham Hotspur and then the term Emma Kobasa Tottenham team no and some Dakose Aston Villa Omukose Aston Villa no and Emma Tottenham Efrima Emma Bubu Quality at the West Ham and some Betimebetemu and Tissia Tottenham Omu Ewo 37 points Omu added relegation Sanso and Atessa West Ham and some that were 36 on also estimated them in Chennai Sakobasa Tottenham team no and some that Mesa one no ever 40 points not just on the 4 points and now two on the West Ham term and as see make us too much and on Everton Koso into West Ham team the Admiral now I was say for defeater and on then sweating Koso MSC make us say and yeah that's a Tottenham team no and some Betting Akama, yeah, this our story, and so at him, your Twitter, and Arsenal team, Medican, your Twitter, say, Omoto Monsa, and you saw a trophy him, and just Omonsa Bakuno, many Soma, Omurani Musan. O metimate and the SC Omunaso, Emma Tessanoma so etime Cosinam say, O a points now. Arsenal team non, I was 79, and a Manchester City, I was 74. Yamia to my Wednesday. And Manchester City team no ball at the Crystal Palace. Manchester City Esa a beba 2 points and on at between Manchester City and the Arsenal team going into a final 2 games. Yamia to no Ebetina Basso. Or just a final 2 games na Arsenal team no. Everybody at your Burnley, and yet as a first gamer, and over to no master travel to a Palace, and no a Crystal Palace team, no, and a third game, no, and so I bet in your Twitter, Sanso and I Manchester City. After some, Omabo Crystal Palace mandatory, next 2 games, no, and your back on, and it's your Bemofa, one no person or qualify for Europe, into Bem of team, no, Ebobofie, and the Manchester City, Omuya. Manchester City team and Aston Villa and the last game and some Debetimia Koso and it's a Manchester City team no and so per se Omujele na I just omo bumper say it a say a Burnley and also Puno Crystal Palace team no ebe tete Arsenal na ebi a draw bi kra no omensa team aka anyasa padia Arsenal team nothing and ebe stop Arsenal and from necessarily omu entimi anya ya this Arsenal dey Twitter na Crystal Palace Emma Chomini Arsenal Bebono. And a man for the semester. The Marcus Crystal Palace for the Massa because Omukose Arsenal team no. Fear. Nessa Manchester City Ejelegina. Ude Yabusa question said Debe Pa and a Crystal Palace. Omenya Adia Free Nemom se omutai Emma Tessa Arsenal team no and some that mesomo na omujele kinisi omunaswa unim se owura na tin and it has a bereti eze we there omudibesem as Arsenal team no aje Premier League na omu bonus o ha e was some team kantene Arsenal team no on a good run after sene omi good to go league ombete and the SC omunaso after said this our story no and some that him there to no and Orana the day and somebody tells a Piers Morgan SM from Twitter and some that's a Sassam okay Ebia Area Sebasreno and also Ebia Yasebekas 77 Nagene Tessa Ebia Orano or Tasso Ebia Tessa BBC and Tessa Ocasa same way now Orano SM from Twitter say Tessa no club and Tessa no I want to say, Yasia, Omania squad, a squad, no, Ebetina compete with, and yes, Arsenal team, ya, and no, I don't to say, Kobos Arsenal, Wamu and some Latimeje, and yes, I lick and I see Omanaswa, not just Omia good to go over and say, Arsenal team way, and some the greatest teamer, Yasin, and some Latimehu, and Tisauya Barcelona, now, Ote, a dream team, Aban. Sanso ena oya Manchester United ebia mobeka 1999 ebia mbeka 2008 enon Manchester team no Barcelona for so aye golden generation artist owura na ne din ade Guardiola ebe said my team no Manchester City so namosom na team diaba ose club bia ni wa wono etimenya squad wo aye better editor Arsenal team way artist omoso etimenya sisa eno aye sima PS Morgan and so that me Twitter ya this story no and your Twitter okasawie no eno owura na ne team editor say Ian Wright and so see fan Twitter on there on person obest tende na akwa say bia aye wiase nyina na mom ose clubs and as a player, Besia can Edema Arsenal team no, on the Arsenal team no, when you're invincible, Manchester we are seeing as some say, Arsenal team no, and the greatest team, Arsenal team no, and Satimaka, Nemum Ian Wright to see from Twitter, as a guy's way, a team to us from at the Premier League, no, now almost out to us at the Champions League, no, at the sea Omunasua, also undoubtedly, Omuna be the greatest team, Arsenal team no. And so etimenhu eno ayesema Ian Wright edia Twitter namum PS Morgan there or say the greatest football and so etimenhu e was asweso enya kitokwa yentesema Ian Wright edia Twitter after say enra as a team non as a West Ham no.
You actually said, I think, that they would go down into the greatest team
I think so.
in Arsenal's history.
No, he said in football history. I didn't pick you up on that, right? You go more than the Invincibles that went unbeaten in a whole season.
Yeah, simply because this team have got the capability of, if they can win it, they'll be invincible in the Champions League. If they can win that and win the Premier League, and that team, the Invincible team, as great as they were with their individuals, this team will surpass them with what they've done because they'll have done something that team hasn't done, and they've got to get a lot of credit for that, for what they've been through in the journey to get to here with the manager. Obviously playing a very good PSG side, and it's going to be a real battle of styles, but they have got themselves there and they deserve to be there. They deserve to be where they are now because they've gone through it, like I say, for the 3 years. They've built this squad. They've got the players on the bench to help to come on and finish, like Mikel says, and they've done it up to this point. So if they can finish it off, which I'm praying that they can, of course they have to go down as the best team in Arsenal's history.
Hey, no, I am Ian Wright. The Twitter says so much. A Premier League and the Champions League. No, and the see Omunasua. Omed the greatest team, Arsenal team. No, and some that man who I was as so. After a PS Morgan. So, and the Twitter says the greatest. A football and so at me who I know and in some you know. And the Twitter this our story. No, and the matter for Uno Muyate. And the just Arsenal team. There, Obetimaka Arsenal team. No, Omun. Me I the greatest because I team the Champions League no omni bita and a Champions League so and Arsenal team no epeso minsa betina ka enti so ultimate Champions League no na omusa the Premier League no esoso and come here so owura na the team at Ian Wright asam no can and a cry as omi the greatest name of PS Morgan there wono na num and fufuo and at so tete because your clubs omu and some that my teams oma be special and no Barcelona of Guardiola at the same time omu just 60 po and you see omuna so yes I'm from Twitter and so that's a Sir Alex Ferguson of a year 1999 and yet Manchester United and of Manchester United and no a year 2008 no omu ababa ye wiase e Manchester wiase nyano and so etimehu enti sawuka se a yes team way and the greatest ewo wiase a man for no nyatwen Antasania Sima PS Morgan, and the Twitter this our story, no, and the matter for Cecilia Meka say, oh, just a Premier League manager, sir, oh, many more points, and what is a Premier League anymore, and on and at Facebook, so more money, sir, and yes, Sir Alex Ferguson, 1,752 points, and Orano, and Sir Etimakayan. and wait, yes, I'm from Twitter, and so as Venka, and a tossing, you know, and 1,627, and Asen Venka, and some dancer to make a David Moise, and so, and a tossing, and some Moise, you know, Massa, what gather points in the go, and on 1,068, or no, and some Latiniaka, Oriama, Godjolan, so, a tossum, Kumaku, and waiting the Jogging Club, and some Natoso, and I said Jose Mourinho, a tosso, and Sia, Jogging Club, and so, Tosso and Sua, and it as a Tefruoba, as the Siamika Mikala Teta, I bet I see one baby, a Teta Diano. Wano enya 486 points wabetu Gerard Houllier wabetu Kevin Keegan enafe owura ni tin editors Alan Kabesley wano so watuno ansisi amekasa mekana teta eno no enso abananimu a yade sa story no enso ndatim ya Twitter enra incident na esiye atasa Kubasa West Ham team no omoteka no mo se bono omutia enyaye sabo wena emafo bi so muntia se because say Arsenal team dem kwa say na some kase mo anase omushedi tie Arsenal team no na some kase mo je na enye yi a eno no aya yentia because Arsenal team we je omuje manfo ani a chese bi eno mo dia to Facebook no so Manchester and Arsenal first game of the season eno etime course between two teams no omu go no mo share no omu chechiri goalkeeper no ense gunachi and Arsenal team no ade say omu ne Chelsea omu yomu bi omu ya bi ade tie Manchester City and now say I had some clubs Aurora Omaka Aston Villa Diano here Aurora and the team added as Emiliano Debu Martinez here in Sasso and at as Arsenal defender no were written in Sa Eddie War Aurora no come 1 year referee so bete or you go now with the to one Mofi atia enye asa okay yate ye na season ye besa duro ante se enya sem kitwa kra na se Demete and se Callum Wilson ante se no ese go na omu edesala sa go no after game no eno no go to social media no so odi Jose Mourinho picture Jose Mourinho and your Twitter say I prefer not to speak and you go to social media no so ain't occur indirectly Esempono enra incident na esiano ono Callum Wilson no I prefer say on kasa because okaso kasa ebia de besi no anya sem tetwa kra ene yesema Callum Wilson wono ade Twitter sesi America say yes Western team be contact ene it is a PGMOL eno aye referees association no na uma question mu dentia ekoba se referee no at the Salos Agua and no etime course omuntiasie because Arsenal team no I say bia and they are winning matches Aurora and no etime course into aye dan and a day Arsenal team no kwade akwakoba se omo and some like this Salos Agua and no etime course masanso nya ntiam and so West Ham ebe catch omo say omo private and say omo provide the audio ekoba se sometime rough you know and some nanita ayempono aye Darren England as our time now over and it is a Chris Kavanagh no I center referee no odono and come on with piano Western Fobekas omun provide and some no muntie and come akra no course Argentina omu etesalas agua and no nanso etime course ya this story no and some let him to just say oko aye Premier League nima de kan aye supporters in so muntia setentia and no etime course sanso and clubs nibi and some deso muntia say ade ne course because Arsenal team no omri bia demand fontia day and Arsenal team the bit too ma most deso muntia say yene kan tie owura ni day editor Peters Michael as him from Twitter say what dinner is how go now and on etime cross adema West Ham say omunko relegation Emma Arsenal team no any title no and fancy omuna so dia and it obetima can say any kwase Arsenal enka omutasuro because omu go the brewa omasa omuyesa incident say bia and also team that says how goes no entire time and as a Arsenal team nisa and a janamate a day and your stability Arsenal mose and the amon to rano as one tiasian as a sadiano cause and no pay and I'm this story no emo afay and I'm the audio no tatu the amount.
What really makes me angry is that Arsenal would never be top of the league if that's a free kick. That's how they've scored so many goals, by blocking people, holding people, doing all kinds of things. And then we get to this point, and it takes VAR 5 minutes. They're in England, the VAR, 5 minutes, and he runs it. Start over again and start over again and start over. That in itself puts so much doubt into that decision that it cannot be a free kick. It cannot. I think it's so wrong. I just don't understand why all of a sudden that's a free kick, because it's not been for any teams all the way throughout the season. All this, it's just crazy. And that decision today, it's just so wrong on so many levels.
And no, I am pictures Michael Eddie Twitter say you're wrong on so many levels. I say Ometina is a gono. I say Omuma West Ham Enka Ayasa Liga Kosono. Na Orana the day at the Sherrod Bowen. As I'm from Twitter say football I contact sports. I say do maybe a Premier League no. I want them maybe they want in the moon. Bobby to from near day I say Ninya ne Kosintisa incident. See, Nessa Ocasa, deny Obigola, what must I know any fair and some information Jarrod Bowen, Edison somewhere to
You know, football is a sport that brings, enjoyment, fans together and gives people big moments. We had our big moment then before we got back into the game. Look at something for 5 minutes, trying to find something, which I get goalkeepers are protected more than outfield players. There's lots of, holding and grappling that goes on in the box. Are you going to look at those every single time and give a penalty? Because that's the only way that is the right way to do it. You've got to give, like I said, I get that the goalkeepers, you can't go and wipe a goalkeeper out and, there's arms there, but the keeper's come in to try and grab the ball. He's got to be seen, not as an outfield player, but he's got to expect contact. It's a corner kick, it's physical, it's the Premier League. There's going to be contact, there's going to be tussles and what have you. Obviously we're on the receiving end of it, so we feel more hard done by, but we had one at Brentford last week where Thomas Suchek got pulled at the back post, got dragged down, didn't get a penalty. So I'm just saying as a consistency level, VAR is here to stay.
Okay, and also consistency. Juma Premier League games Arsenal team ni shabi. Nasa moche clubs ni bishabi. Nasa moche Argentina West Ham nkwa kweshebia. Mose monye emfama West Ham team no. Emma chese amekase West Ham team no. Ebe ko relegation na no. Ene chese Jeffrey Oba. Yati wasam na Twitter. Yanko a classico no so. Na yanfansam no. Emfan Twitter me tefa muche so no. Na enwa sa time yebe start game no krano. And I say, Bremer be an Soba, Omu Assawacha, Umpeso Muare, Obani Nimore, Obano Beman and the Nebano, Nasana Bemano Assawan say Obabe propose into a touring Gadia senators and more to bottom, Emma Tessa no, or many clubs and a club Nekasai, Emma Bassa Timima Quay, Emma Omu Eura Peteneso, into the ball. Towards omun kicking to a banner Dimerica or kick a bona Berman boom cotodo and a tea out as a sat timer or banner kick a bona alternate Ababe Bermana. And I said, Bermano, a couture, and also, whoa, Rade Bermano, so Lamia, Jesse Anderson, whoa, I want to know proposes, will you marry me? And man said, so, I say, or city bisa, and or cast yes, I'll marry you. And when I not do ring, and so I send incentive for some timer. Now or do ring, and set us or bano, and someone no masu etuma cosino, into some timer. Ya both festa for ye, out as a bus, a team say tour, Roma the team, and Timintiano, and no massa propose away, and so etima coso, Bermano, and so propose the manigana, Omu Atias here, and Matas Awariano. Abekoswa ya de wan sabna tuja na mamra no fanto so sometime o tu na no owie no na e was say ofina no man ye fe e ma no maso etime koswa ya de sound story no enso etim de atuta enra Barcelona team no ebo 2 goals Real Madrid team antime antena enra adeba kwa na esre and say ya say Real Madrid for no I say for the first time, Barca and Real Madrid they see a Kenya. Barca for a human for Mobonenra. Na edumrebi na Barca ye omunefri gas in so. because now pese Manchester Madrid and Guasiaba and Madrid supporters and social media so dumrebi na da Barca team now say SSR time omunya humobro edima team na omuyomunai and some that free gas in so na pese ombese go ni more altasano and some through bar yeah this our story and your Twitter and after say Barca team that winning that game near their Twitter say league wene anaso draw jelek and you see omunaso and Barca team jelek and you see omunaso and not celebrate after say celebrate our pitchness call nightclub after a nightclub Diamante and it's almost when you Boris nightclub and our Barcelona Crumo and a boys echo celebrate this our story in earlier Twitter time Cronano now call lose the class and no other nightclub was Pena and also Barcelona Crumo now president and so I celebrate to her Emma no so etimakoso and no and it just a through bar this our story and so let me to 20 and Barca team after say winning league and so I could do money yet want some to the Barca the test and here just celebration and no because of pin top celebration and on the Facebook no so wise and the toss way Barca team match champion and no I just a champions and no match Gua this our story and they are 20 and a Barca team and so the best celebrate this our story in their Twitter the Pedro Sanchez one Prime Minister Edema Spain wa congratulate Barca team ni say o ma ya de adwuma na team abone nya adwuma keto kwentino e wo say o mo bo eye Barca team na ba so Emmanuel and so etimekoso this our story edemete for Lamine Yamal at the age of 18 waje trophies ni Kumankuma 7 and Lamine Anteria City now so Omisian Fanto just a see Ronaldo and yes our time over 18 no a trophy back up Prime Lilian and Messi no I did 3 trophies Jama Barca Kylian Mbappe no I did 5 trophies our timer now on over 18 years and a Lamine so and 7 trophies and no and it just a different bar this our story and so that him their Twitter Barcelona team unim said the last 50 years in here Barca had dominated La Liga. Emmanuel Etime Kosinam said the last 50 years in here and here 50th edition and no Etime Kosino Barca team had the titles Makuma 20 and a dear so Real Madrid team Kumankuma 19 and I'm said the first 48 edition and Etime Kosino na Barca had 7 trophies and that's 9 trophies now Real Madrid team Kumankuma 17 and then Madrid and so Etime into the first I have 48 trophies and Etime Kosino I have first 48 years Real Madrid team at 17 and my Barca at 9 Cecilia make us a Barca I had the last 50 years in here Omaje 20 and Ampuno Real Madrid team at 19 and no and it just a different bar this our story and so let him out Twitter Cecilia make us a Pedri on the first leg in a course for Barca Elusu 2-1 Edema Martino Yasimadu players to Donald post to Pedri Artesana or Omo Cheche Noir Vinicius Junior account Jude Bellingham account Emma Testo Omunano post to Pedria now Omo Cheche and Kamavinga and so Dennis Metelonum and no Pedro so Ayo Mubi Artesen Ombo Genuiano and a Pedri and so a posti a yes our players umba first leg griviano omu eposuno antosorano and so that treat you this our story and so let him near Twitter and mama sumatimate Real Madrid team me ko omu ansam so na me den wasam adia Twitter na mam sauti emia ansa na mekano mamena enjoyable product ase Omina de angel cream and soap area better so artisanay I was so Toby na uditare na di biasra enti sa otoni soap na odene samra no jare now the cream no asra ebasa tese honam no wisra aye tese body odor no to ase and some get him them enka e woni pedua no nyina no o the angel soap ni dare now the new angel cream no esra eno ene be bo ni pedua no ema na peseso ni pedua no enso ngatimi atoso ohonam no ebia tese entoso sa odi nkuni tese nkuni sra na ne samna ni dware a eno atimi bo ema tese ohonam no toso oye kokwa ema honam na kama oye tuntuma eno so no ema honam na kama a tese anya ketwa kwenti sa wutia eye new angel cream and soap ena me comfort ede manano pay a tese doctor Koko ten enra anu edi kabe jasno ene etin wasem na tuta o pedodo atua o betime friend number Medi today now so enu mu akasa eme bia so etime akoso kama 0208 164457 0208 164457 0244 78 0828 and after 03220 91874 now fe only enjoyable product and pen for atwetwen komama noma enso akosome koruyama the team no na me den sam no ade ato so sese ameka se sa we Real Madrid player and I say oh you Real Madrid supporter tie de matene say eno defeat na omun satime kan omun so modie omun kan hwe se omun no mokoko lusu ema bas team na jetache no e de so na so anim guase se de eni kwan so omun so enso nda wata se Real Madrid team no e bin si ta se since El Clasico baso obie ni wa win El Clasico o de jira so e de league title e de sinas enra basa fo asamo asan so de league title no e de so omun so enti Tennis the night at the Santiago Bernabeu no masa ayabufuo ene tase enoma bia won bi enam so mo time a team no I return to Santiago Bernabeu the next game ebeko Santiago Bernabeu no manya ne tase plus no ehuna mane na said the supporters no edwa said your supporters in Ebuafuno and Yasam Kitoko Omudurua Ebia right from the tunnel. Satam Ombabaya warm up na. No masa se dete and so who timno omo bottom rama after and on abetima yetuma and am some timin nimu say namu tim nanima say na ya hwamusa samon fa munkodi entano ane tese te free oba yadia tuta menyan tese ena enya dia team no ebe training coach no avero abeluase obianko rese entino omunko resting so dia ene na team no enye training ema no maso enko na say Mbappe de obobia ye Mbappe mobia ye Mbappe boa mosi owom team no ma mo team ni nye Mbappe nso amobia ene otifie no ohuru club no asisi ameka se Mbappe no ne wo asem ye pa unim say another sad time a Real Madrid team no enter from a cameo no and Mbappe echo 20 year after Sanoka way IG and oko postu picture after say always a game no after say game no 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 matter the from a cameo no muntiminti ye and no trust say Hala Madrid Real Madrid supporters and say I disrespect Edema Real Madrid team they say yes started game na obian 7 went to me on Twitter and I said went to me on posti into a day and a sad time a Madrid at the form a cameo a fay and a quaco posti after Hala Madrid and so that team they're going to know or more church Madrid team no work with the young team and I make a story no unim says see make us her TV so and her Facebook no so Nesha Mbappe a personal posiano on say a bean sports and an Mbappe share La Liga gamer and no cosino and almost say bean sports and so Sauko La Liga writer was pena omuni sa writer no enti say Mbappe was pena on timin share a bean sports was pen na La Liga writer no a France and kwa and a bean sports cross writer no enti almost say Mbappe posie na a bean sports and already and at that time almost to no Spain ho hey na time ben no free Spain because and before game no no me say Mbappe e was Spain enti ayadan ene Mbappe e free Spainer wano so kwese France wano ekokore sa game no enti sa wo join on Facebook no so a we aye bean sports omu ensom tade se bebia na Mbappe e game no ena dodo na se owura no eye sa time na omu si akan no na Mbappe in Spain ante so mo se o France omu sa so mo twabo no aye this story no ensom that me Twitter yase Real Madrid team no omunim sa crisis no mo doso omanka so omunim dada no mono sa time mo from Champions League no eno mo kasa belua no onya de entim o me pam na amana kro ema no maso etime akoso kama na tie dia wo han mame fan Twitter esa why safa Xabi Alonso eto Facebook no so mame na ema force omuntia se manager way ne first 13 matches or we need 12 elusu bakupe first 13 matches no or se Olympique de Marseille or se FC Barcelona or se Juventus or se Villarreal and Atletico Madrid no almost so many joy one lasted for a year after se toto na se na Real Madrid team no it be pa and na mekwa for manager amana ba amasa manager the first 13 matches wonu abebono wo win makoma 12 elusu ba ko pe na amasa manager no antimi lasted for a year and I don't know say monkai El Clasico Vinicius Junior Oyin from Toto Nsa and a mimobium and a manya mensan and a fine question no bebre ain't almost to say a Vinicius Junior and a say Real Madrid almost season on and I'm says a coach way and to me and your season and to them pan a buyer omuja coach in the coin emono and sweat me koya yet you want some there to the wine and ever a Jose Mourinho dia no make kakono ono na ba coach Real Madrid team no na anano Saturday me catch us and to kwane see Friday na ekoba se Chouameni omisi osi suma eye Fedi Valverde e ma tese na nisu bire na e dey omisi tese wenya tese brain tumor se dia dia antese kofa nsem bebre ba no me catch us obi Fred Jose Mourinho e catch us and to kwa pai e momo de sobo no e bo Federico Valverde e ye rekura dia metene se Jose Mourinho dia koso Real Madrid ho nyina onim ante se inside and outside dia sie entokwa koso aduano mu die eno ma Real Madrid team no ayo team nim nyina no menya ne se Jose Mourinho eya we entenei o mo se ball no ewo Jose Mourinho court nim se Jose ewo tidie se obetima ba be siese nsem wonyina ama team no enso atimi agele anasa sen enesite dodo na sufu se Jose nso ebetimi aye adwuma no enso batimi tama Real Madrid da ama sisi ameka se matese on se Benfica omu season no Enyan kwane wiye enti se Real Madrid ebetima make announcement say Jose and eba be coach team na ade se Benfica season no akwane wiye matese Benfica eya we ese Jose ebe sign e de ma Real Madrid team no enti se season kwane wiye ya and matese Real Madrid team no ebe make announcement say Jose eba be coach team na eno and it se de free oba ya this our story no and some that team ya to that and say Real Madrid team ya say no Perez no did say ne team no e wom say this season o ma controllers ne mom team no and say anya bad sat said here and man for be who say as a team no and so anya no enti ya say owura ne say oh many jano dineba no did say Vinicius Mbappe Bellingham omumiensan emetimia for me trial e wo team nim e team no and so etimia jale entimanya ne nche say Madrid ebe build o attack no e was 3 players we so na omde Andrich and so na say Nico pass ababe kan omienu ebe be team no attackers no omu awie Madrid team no ebe san omu sign 3 to 4 defenders after say omu priority defenders ombe sign emanoma and so etime akoswa ya den wasem na tuja sisi America say ka players omu untouchable our Real Madrid team ya say Vinicius and count because say the contract no boy nanka say enyan decide say obe extend and as on extend there and no NHS say de free oba ya this our story no e dey to boss league no match man no match
yeah
Yes, na ya trew dan ho dada. Okay. Because na madofoni nyanye serious omunum bobo na be mu kra se eno amuhummobo. Madu supporters ni bi damase. Oh, say Madrid for no omunya bad sir. No, Madrid team no omunya bad sir. Omu issues. Enya mobo ni ehu at some point no na ball no na omo bi. What you say? La ba me na me hu ni say Basa for na teacher break akra. Oh, break bi any why tia. Dey bet me aya na okay. Goes never early no. Nyenya bi share aka ho a. Kan nanke pebet ama. Wo e Ferran Torres the second half ya. Yeah, and Kotwa yi ball. Kotwa de ne ho. Ode ne nine anti and Lewandowski senior chance bi also call them family Lopez one farmer. Wo dey two na akra ye ne age say yetimi a show mo no nko ade. The age league ne dey no na quality say ehia ye pa. Beating them we wash Madrid the age league na ye big. E bin see that for the first time. Say a big pa no nko so o mani su ne ni ahye wo ne age league. E say bia kotokone house na ba ko hye ba ko hye ya age league. So what you say? Intino no nko na man ya de a sombo mind. To quality me that best governor meba ho ne ahwe. Meba ho ne ahwe classic nim kakra. Na therefore join live on Facebook. Me wo arewo sem bia mpesa me ne wo share kakra bi efa Ghana League no. Ghana League no me wo arewo sem bia me pesa me ne wo a wo hwe me ne wo share. Wa wutie me no share saade we season aka 2 matches near we season no kroma adedada na ehase ekoso a enkrofo kan wansem a ye kan na season for fraba na saa no esi epeni nu abubre ansa ne asan start another season ara wosem ne say why is a family kotoko ene 11 wonders stadium or the stadium more pictures say toast no ahwe baba yara stadium new kotoko against 11 wonders chese ya rewo sema ma me dwene ho a mentiase because omaya ye major way no nye video we na me pe o de ma me kotoko de ma capture ne kotoko no omaya yes main source of revenue ye di tua so ye football club o kroma ana say what team now say ubetua players ka ubetua campaign allowances ubefuo buses edu team atu kwan no asensan players contract ni ade the main source of income one enipa beba stadium abehebo umen no player ubeton de kroma players no krom kon bebre ko free omo ye nkoda ho adwuma na timi ton player but say Premier League pa beton player o kroma no player na fa no ho adwene club ne nso afa no ho adwene se me ba mo ma me 1 year mo ma me 1.5 ekwan mo de me fa so ni entisama ba form na sa ade na ka 5 months na ebewu a me renew na player na fa tire no akogiska enti club no obi kura wa free club ne mo kono sa akokwa enti major source of revenue for a clubs ne bo Premier League okroma no aye stadium a amanfo ba behwe ball and look at Kotoko 11 wonders Kotoko 11 wonders enkwa dobi ene etwam wo soro wo mo ko basa de okọ baba yara stadium a da bi omu tuturu nipa di nipa wo hu bi ho enipa di nipa na wo hu bi wo stadium ho restaurant kwa de enke tete so na aba 5 cities nyina wo say your league na say to the level say wo bia gate free club bia ma yan kan kwanta GFA no league no mon fama obi no run league no league no mafias na wo ma mo de je clubs ni bi ni asisi na musisi clubs ni bi te say hohoi no mo no moma league ni nya fair moma ye mo competitive league okroma and now Arsenal no West Ham United game ni bia ube won say yes this is a competitive league first half na me mi amadam fu jensap Kwame Sapon nya men shorten oba 15 years we free me ya Kwame no wife nya men shamoden me ne Kwame na gina ho and ye can ball no was first half West Ham enya Arsenal be vie Arsenal eno ne friend league enti so league ne e be wie kura obi apese okohwe de ebesi ba ye kuro ma te say enoboa ball na mo ball no ha
Enobua bona ye kwa kobono ya hihye dada say we ya save from relegation dada we enya de obekọ relegation entino bo we dey say na mo amadi mo nkomo no akọ akọbọ ma hihye ade no wodem na masa why na be hwesa league no why na be hwesa league no on the stadium aye GFF wo montoto mo no maye league no mo fama obi no run league no because league no muntimi nya bibia chose Ghana Football Association muntimi run Ghana league no and then make catch them play nya premfa magu league no league emre bia nya sponsorship mo catch say matis ka bi say $1 million ato for league promotion man see a single billboard wo krom ha a single billboard that the promo league man see bi wo krom ha nkai ba bia no hu billboard some the year promo even the EPL the La Liga, the flashing meadows, and no US Open Noma, established that ano, Omukrane do say event ne baswa, you could see something. Also, more gazette Noma, also more at the billboards above vantage locations. Even the World Cup na, I want the prestige that ano, and no cry promo too. Contract to be by. Munya eska, muka chese somewhat $1 million as I say at the year promotion says can away. When essence and for Musa, Muntimi Musa, because you did Mambidi. Ya what the Maya cry and what did Yami be a di? It yabet me a can of crenachum. Muna Mogu League, you know. League she nim, league, you know, the league enough she nim, clamps and unswa, or mono cacrom debate to mu place a cano, and also supporters mamma he, Koto Conti says, born am winning bonus, no. Why na pem crack of us as can free hen? Ha! The Ghana League in Tako cry has the Ghana League. Ghana League Gala a don't co tournament poncha. Yasha don't co tournament is the Ghana Premier League. And mon fix it problem no. Mon fix it rot no. Say a desire. Ebe hajen. It will be the qualifier for Africa or League wem. Ya besha 10. Obi be qualify from league where Africa. You better 20. That could be who's a score line. League na yemre. Hey! Eti chairman no go and Radama Kosokono. Winning bonus Miscano Moko find hen at the Etia. Ya Kofasicano hen at the Etia. Munya league ni Famico has Togo fed and what to park in so. Togo fed and not Togo fed to park in so. How to folk near Diana Stars. Has and near Diana Stars. Just say a bear before Keto Kreku Bebano. Ye can has a Diana, has a Diana, Kotoko a Diana, Park Anya Macrano. A half fool. But look at the Accra Sports Stadium. Eh? I want to do the same thing. Togo fed and a catcher a Yalaja can be said Charlie Zedi Adiana Edu. And to Togo. How to folk match way now, Korean. Now, why do you to say investment now? No, a proper investment now. His Royal Highness Obiango, and it's a house to go the house place a car 5 months, 4 months. A Togo Kofetica, the free baby in the Diaba, because league na as a place, you know, more bobo. Na echini paba as a football association no mo manage league no ayo mo no me na ma league ne ya kono no obia anye sa ade no enti se wo invest wo Ghana Premier League club ma me say a liability a kasusuro Togo afede nko a oni alaja kan bi na ete VIP ho na me ka bibia se enra La Liga fo boae enka El Clasico no be share 3 a enka Togo afede kranka bon kongo hebi Togo ni alaja kan bi nan kasa kranko mu nko General La Liga for Damasi se bon no Clasico mo de call 7 ma yenya nipa ba kum yenu bi om ko tuemu e wo stance nim Ghana Football Association mu league no egu obia no ho ye serious a wo ye radio station ana o create content or say or the Ghana League be create content obe lose the sponsorship nyina because obia nya ready so tie Ghana League no because amount for say league no competitive e ye nobo league na mo bo no ho deɛ mo penasem no ɔkɔ nanim deɛ mo penasem no na kyɛ sɛ ɛkwan do bɛfa so bia ne do fa so enti problem we no eni kwase ɛsan hu ne next season ɛde a problem nko na ketokra kumo muntimi fix ma league ni nyeye ɛde na ɛsɛ mo yɛ saa na mo na ɛsɛ mo tu ne nane kyene ya because ku yɛ ni mase hasofo ka duana ɛde wɔte upa ko back the last 5-6 years Satama na win for Cobinanom and a Joseph Sonom Satama Diana had to focus Babu the stadium on net here. Bah and ne Masa first, answer near Diana Bo na a year where you were hot that day now Cromwa a man for best and do on Sadiama Yunumuma. Those days, Kotokobo home match, a tough match. Now we're here now where the next fall is Sunday na Kotokobo baba yarana omu be kwa kohebo na wi anwumre no mu abechele bete umba betna o page ball on but say ntisa league not die is dead and gone Ghana league Mr. Pobi yamen fa kransie ye o ka say league ne ye kaput and pass asem na o kan no afi na manfo hu na nsem wo kra de na kakra ba o say kra de kodwo to league na kodwo to because of asmodin ani ye betimi aye ye nimuye we ka no kra kire wo mu a wo mpema 17 wo ka no kra kire me ani ye ne kotokopa sabre wa se tu anyo obi amna ntiem go hey takotoko abobo abo 2 goals baba yara stadium o ye nya ni pakra mo ma anyi so se go o ya nya bi ya rahosem mo fix it Katokraku Sansha Siebim and Crophobia who Fuson betting Abuano talk to them no more. Because when your product, way and your product, way and Ghana, ya dear, way na dear. Governor Akwaba.
You're supposed to be there. You see, a canon I may check here about Premier League.
Check your mama.
Say, Sika to me generated the Mabino in tax revenues from 2021 by Pemne over £4.9 billion. And a Premier League in Kwon. Premier League in Kwon, Championship on count, League One and count, just Premier League, £4.1 billion. And no generate Ediama the UK government. A child said football no so ye boss player. What just a more mobile league in Nkwa, but outside no a bois in Crawford Bray. Almost support to over 90,000 jobs in the UK from the Premier League alone. And the boss player said they all cano a true. We league no now ye league in year a bois MSC Casem no. O minus kasem so etumi koye because of tax revenues na ebano yanko El Clasico nim na yeni wo enkomo kakra enra Barcelona to Michel Real Madrid by 2-0 omo to me age omo 29th La Liga title ohwe match na me catch say a very important match because the win between team and friend Real Madrid and Barcelona no na Real Madrid lead Barcelona by 1 win 106 to 105 of team and friend Barcelona. And now we know actually the number of wins for team and friend Barcelona and also Real Madrid. Mesaka chose a matcha sa Barcelona to me winia or the biggest rival at the league. It is the added motivation for both clubs because Real Madrid be here ni muse or be prevented that kind of scenario and Barcelona so be here ni muse but to me winning now what to me the na Agi League. It's a very important match and then you saw the enthusiasm of Real Madrid players and they say they were trying to conjure something on to me at the Atleticano and on to me the winning and at Camp Nou. Saturday and me can some be for a game no. Me catch you say to my friend Barcelona our defensive weakness. To my friend Real Madrid and so our defensive weakness. Me can Real Madrid defensive weakness is ni be say mostly no omo concede from cutbacks because omo protect the zone 14 area. Omo protected the space in front of their backline. It is all about cut backer. Over to me Shetima, your friend Real Madrid. Me the be example ma. Abra against Girona, Thomas Lemar, nanya cut back a crampo of our born in the Nante, Adukos on 14 Kosutui, Obien Wa, Obe Preseno, Obien Wa put pressure on him. It's me Kano Bako, editorial. Misaka Joseph, Real Madrid center backs, no, they like to step up, they like to jump higher on players in between the lines. It is a striker drop here, Obedinachi, so number 10 drop here, Obedinachi. Now, almost step ups, no. So stepping up on time at the bay nipana or in between the lines now, it creating a gap in the back line. So while stepping up on time, na jump no equate later. Sad jump now why nipa kwon to me adia 10 no ho afesi forward at the ball Real Madrid afam. Me kabitro ama images with our brother friend Julian Alvarez and Rudiger on last Saturday. I catch us a match in the Dika ha and some wakwe TV no so images am the man e bin that Facebook no Julian Alvarez or in between the lines or drop it Rudiger best step up to him Rudiger ni jump no obey late or later Alvarez go to me down no at the ball no face forward and now since Rudiger kwantama e beja to kro kakaka our backline ma team my friend Atletico Madrid to me exploit with some third man combination or third man movement. And more been a team a friend Barcelona a year. Barcelona was simple football editor Real Madrid. It was all about exploiting that weakness. Our Real Madrid for backlining. They saw some Real Madrid center backs, no. They like to step up. They like to jump higher. It's any provoke womo, and jump higher. Near create space in the back line, near hitting those spaces with runs, either inside runs or outside runs. That was the plan from Hansi Flick. And plan working perfectly. Plan working perfectly for team my friend Barcelona. Nenye bibi who be an person we. And once you who's the opponent, no, the defensive frailties in it. Hammer was out for 90 minutes. And you saw say. One, the moment Barcelona play a bad day, now you're in an open body shape. No, but me a pass forward, no, or be running in behind team my friend Real Madrid a back line. The moment or be by an adversary or drop put deep no on himself Rudiger and our who essential ever follow no ever create gap now or be himself else or running at the first gap in him. It was simple and effective from team my friend Barcelona. Imagine that's only a third minute of the game. Your second game now 3 minutes. Real Madrid for air press Barcelona. Ferran and Olmo. And they had the two center forwards now. Olmo position, you know, they are not high. Olmo drop over. And Rudiger and Asensio. They are attracted by the movement of Ferran and Olmo. Omo attracted by the movement of Ferran and Olmo no omo a creative gap our backline him gap ne by na Femi Lopez who say it is my cue to run into the gap. It's a counter movement between the number 9 and the winger. Eyadi na Barcelona no all game off ball movements, create the space, run in behind into the space. And when Barcelona at the show goes no, it's my next image Vinicius. You will see the same thing now. Now Rudiger and Asensio, Eddie Olmo, any about your friend Ferranetti, Gabon na abeda no, Fermin fa Gabno, Cancelo pass into the gap, Fermin in a foot race over the Trent. Soccer are all attacking the space behind Trent. No one day at the chain Trent. It will attack space no behind Trent Alexander-Arnold or the ball in the echo. Where Echo and they nearly into a goal with Courtois and Eba out about BCV. This was 3 minutes into the game. Yanko next image biom. It was a repeated action. No me throughout the game. Throughout the game. And come here and say Real Madrid for find any solution to Adiana na Barcelona for you know. And similar to the Barcelona the year Real Madrid last year. In the classic, Abraham show 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Another image in the other Facebook, where the movement of Ferran and Olmo. Their main Adumani say, Oma who say Rudiger near Sancho, they like to step up, they like to jump. And jump here, Uja Tokro there, and yes, you should that space no. And to Oma dragging Rudiger and near Sancho so high, and they just space in the back line. Next image at the mommy. Uba who say backline now, Esaka Real Madrid holding it intactly no. Backline no, 2 center backs no baby omo. 2 center backs no Baku our infield. Baku out wide. A gap in the full backs of team and friend Real Madrid in term. Now it's a gap in that. What do? You exploit that gap with a run. Rashford also in a foot race with Frank Garcia. So I guess Rashford attacking the space in behind Frank Garcia. Frank Garcia on to me. And also open body shape or looking forward that or passing in behind and run in behind. Simple, effective. Backline that TV, backline that Facebook also. Trent Ada and Tantanwa Bako. Frank Garcia Ada and Tantanwa Bako. Where are the center backs? Rudiger near Sancho no me center backs no. Where are they? Omun baby because omu different ni omu. You must know when I so protect space and when I so do manage because all your that's reactive. On the drag you around, they will move you around, sir, and create gaps. And when a Rudiger near sense you no, such chance when so and in a 1v1 situation for Courtois and Rashford, and a Rashford Boma Courtois is save ye. It's first in the first minutes of the game, Barcelona had a creative chance. On my side, the biome, our Rashford, Eddie Courtois, Sako Sevi. Mami, next image, you will see a similar pattern again. This time between Omo and Ferran Biom. Omo dragging Rudiger ba. Space abada baby and Rudiger wano. Ferran Torres who say also running into the space. Mami next image. Obana do so running into the space. Open body shape, looking forward, run in behind. The same pattern. For 90 minutes, same pattern. And now Real Madrid to me finding solution to that pattern. And now Real Madrid to me finding solutions to that pattern. I told Abia. Now, say a better run and a better movement of the ball. Sometimes Barcelona should have better Real Madrid forward. And Real Madrid will be sitting in their 4-4-2 block. Almost a space now down block in Esa. It's Barcelona for Real Madrid say, on the pulley block need their bay anymore. Now increasing space behind the back line. No man hitting that space in behind the back line. It was Adiana Barcelona 4 years. Our game. Another example, Sani. Omo. Rudiger Dinechi, space above the daho. Space in bata no, as a Rashford who say or attack space no. Omo Jebono done in Huna, or pulling Rudiger, space in a double line in Kakakano. Rashford and Frank Garcia in a foot race on Konya Rashford. And also Omo Esabotu Rashford. This was a sequencer, not Barcelona for a year throughout the game. Off-ball movement, dragging center backs, creating spaces, and exploiting those spaces with runs in behind. And if you go, no. First goal, off-ball movement. Omo, Vinicius, my next image. Omo make a run, and already pulling to Ameni. It's the first goal in here before the free kick, you know. Now not just a fluke and a man free kick in the by. Real Madrid in the 4-4-2 shape. Omo a drop waba. Omo drop by no. And I am say or attacking space now. A year in between Rudiger and Frank Garcia. Or yes, our movement now a decoy movement. I didn't free say Hansi Flick Barcelona. Why improve power no? And what I'm saying, Hansi Flick Barcelona no omonya static. They move a lot. Unlike Xavi and Barcelona no. It's a lot of off-ball movement. Off-ball movement in a decoy. So or creative space and to almost a year movement no. And a pulley to a man, no. Ferran Torres who says to be generous space in him. It's my next image. Or pulley to a man no choir na, and a Ferran Torres be generous space in him. Space kakakana down. Or J Bono, space no, to a man in up, almost up pulling in the Nakose defensive line. Ferran Torres can carry into that space. Or many foul, Rashford Ababashe 1-0. Off ball movement. Mami second goal no, and also the same thing. Run in behind. Barcelona started in Kakaka keeping the ball. And Omu call with an overload to isolate sequence. So Omu overload one side of the pitch. No more to me isolated Rashford with a branch friend Ferran Torres. Frank Garcia. But Omu ebe make another blind side run on Abrata friend Rahu Asensio. But the movement of Asensio, honestly, is so attracted to Ferran because Ferran no heno. Now, so we jump it a little bit. So jump it just 2 meters, 3 meters per. And the opponent who are or that leverage over you. Because Obetunya found 110 at the Ababe Fabono. It's almost run in behind. Or push the back line at the question, or be Abba into that space, Abba be receiving. That is Ferran Torres, Barcelona as a 2-0. It was a simple and effective pattern throughout the game for team and friend Barcelona, and no Omode said team and friend Real Madrid. It could have been 3 or 4 because there were sequences, the same movement of the ball, the same runs in behind, and more 1v1s against the keeper. Rashford against Courtois, Ferran against Courtois, but Oman to me answer more chances. The same run in behind from Frankie de Jong. As I the Lewandowski chance in the buyer, compared to Mediama Fermin Lopez. It was a tactical masterclass from coach friend Hansi Flick to exploit the weaknesses of team and friend Real Madrid. But off the ball, so now Barcelona show some glimpses of say Omutumi containing Real Madrid here. And player Kwame Bonabaso off the ball was Gavi. How are Otumi neutralize Jude Bellingham in the game? How are Noye attacked to Jude Bellingham, winning the 50-50 balls? So but to me Jude Bellingham, aqua aerial duels. No Fejano. How are not all Jude Bellingham and to me bullying physically? No, it was a good game from Gavi. That is the type of midfielder Barcelona here. So a midfielder cover large spaces, a midfielder or add the extra physicality in midfield, and also with the technical ability. So obetumi aboba sa midfield no eti also eye adwuma ye and my team and friend Barcelona out of possession. But Real Madrid problems no, it continues to persist. Vinicius on target, Obenin and Bon 2-3 meters away from the ball on target. In modern football, you can't play with 9 players on open attack. And importantly, our front line is what. Your job is to cut the passing lanes to the pivot. Your job is to sit on the pivot. Your job is to direct the press as a front man. Vinicius will know be. It's born Gonzalo Garcia on all press no about Vinicius who are on press na Barcelona and the ball in them. These are problems. These are cultural problems. Against the team and friend Real Madrid. It to me fix it. Omo fix it no ma fix it omo build up. Barcelona press on na no so sa long na sa be di Barcelona ho no ma penny o ma kwa chire. A lot of problems in this Real Madrid team against over the summer omo to me eye ho adwuma. Midfielders most of them ain't to me receiving on the back foot. Midfielders most of them ain't to me receiving under pressure with back to go. These are not the kind of Real Madrid midfielders. Yehu Modric, Yehu Cruz, Yehu Isco, our team and friend Real Madrid mu. If Yehu Kovacic. These were players that they could play under pressure. These were players that they are back to go. No to me at the down. As a Real Madrid, as a Sanoma, as a Real Madrid squad, no to me improve squad. But on the all no, na bad performance for Real Madrid to say they now work no. Actually, ne but to me I Barcelona, enya 2 goals in them no. Almost a pay, almost foot no off the gas kakra. I try some big keep ball no, more control of possession. At least a minute moment she goes no. But quite almost so at the same Real Madrid no, and none of my boss watch no. Off ball movement to drag players, runs in behind, pass in behind, and no one Barcelona for at the same team my friend Real Madrid. Yamo Mabaso for so much to me at the league no. Yamo Hansi Flick Abaso for Juma Oba Barcelona or to me Baba boss play.
Well, Governor and Dekakra Atsuja. Well, Governor Medasi T Nyamia Doma na Yahwedi Hakan. Minimze all prepare for the Champions League final. Yes. Nyamia Doma 30th Ebebasumti.
Yes.
So we are
Yes, there's a pressing part in Bia Arsenal for New Usua. It won't work against PSG. That's what we're here.
Yeah. Governor
boss player.
Well, Ghana Premier League games so Hearts of Folk and Adriana Stars 0-0 Swedro All Blacks ni Bechem 1-1 Vision 3 Kerala United 0 Heart of Lions Pando Eshe Samates by 3 goals to 0 Afia Asante Kotoko bo 2 goals my 11 wonders. Omo entimi antisaka no Basake Holy Stars and Shebi. Mediama for Esheba. Young Apostles Sheba Kuma Nations FC. Omo entimi ante and a Brekum Chelsea. Etwat number Dreams FC entimi antisaka no. Yede sansem no ene mona eba. Poncha akwaba se bibia boko.
Nyame adom don.
Yemrem kakrai.
Medase don. Am say league scores on the other be mine. But there are a whole mum na no pe na upejano. Sanse be a football edu sisi ano don. Se support ni akire a. Ade na wo ye ni nyina no don. Ense da emfa nkranhye mba. Enye fe. Eno ase de o kan. Look at the zeal and enkrofo de hwe games e wa bruchiri. Na o manya scores bi. One interest was now interest or Barca, interest or whatever team. Na don kono. Do be a hard drink a crash. Share now about games in Ibia, Sabi Euphoria. But to him, competition with moi. You see, you don't care about so be a free more be a whatever, you don't care. Burnley near Aston Villa. No, you saw it, Burnley a free or free match. Aston Villa per Champions League maka. And so look at the game. And they have 2-2. I say, you're starting league I born for. So you can see, say, and Kofobia my mouth, and what too much, and your Gusuni Diagro. Sisia pa pictures are mamma hen and open Ukraine don for Babu Sumini, Ghana Premier League, miampa, with many call, no crab cope, as soon as Camedia, become Munamu Jamukran and Kameto. But a nano, Okokran Yakono beam, Unim said the sadness for Santiago Cocran, tertiary Pokemon tertiary cra, or Mabamubu. In the sense that numbers are normal the stadium ever support to Cradon and Entisabium. And say a big challenge and an Audiama Ketokreku say. Walk up on a dear, said will be a Kobida now by you, Kobia Kobia. And no dear we ever call walk up in Bia, Ghana ever Kobi. It's a news bium. But main products and then your walk up qualification. Ko walk up Ekobedon, America Minyasho say, you could do Kota Fana be, Yain him say, I want in yet. Yain him say, and Conco do baby. They are on board and they say, Ketokreku fa Africa, Ghana football no. Don't name your crano. Your teams are one free the same league him over Africa, no ma call him aqua do baby. Now we are who say Ghana, yeah, representation, whether 2 or 4 no, one more bombarding their Drew baby. Even the bad days of Asante Kotoko, Siki Akuno, Domba go group stage near there, not ye euphoria of Ghana football. And they don't know. And no more Muji League in the crown, no cost them they say. Apart from winning the league, South African Kromba, if you are no to mean can't but with them, because of the fact that one, don't see him only sponsor de ko or Kobanswa or Bano. So the home crana don't say any pan correct. And it's a big challenger. As I say, independent army I can call. As I say, Ketokreku Jai. Friend say bibia no pekwan fufuro bia ne nna kakra aka no yemfa revival bibia, especially when we are entering next season yenya the fufuro kra. You see, the sad thing is that omunya proactive o don ade na ko form nyina mpanifo no so hwe se enko form saa because those days nyanta chimo time kra na don na ye do baby na league ni nkoya o kai se na mo tie amas don edu baby o mutimi be fire kra free school on Sundays by permission no mde akogu park ho e ka kire wo say appearance and I said footage is a bad and Crawford Reborn don't very key in our football. Say no name to me and ma Obi or Tiabon thing say, hey, now see a boy cry they say and now look at what you are showing us. I just said Toga for the crowd or Reborn, a deeper cranting chain. How? I rose and baby I drew. How long? And I ever cost Sonia and say ya said if you say a bobo. The Amy say if you know invest it. Almost qualified by Premier League now. Ego no. Spending huge money. Now Zania discuss it. Ashanti Gold 04. A huge money. And no media room. Park FC. Huge money no media room. All in the name of some person league maybe. But the fact of the matter is even Division 1 no cry local mechanic say don't what the doorsteps of air communities no. No mo a Premier League no. Etiquette okreku product be na ya boom se sia say yam famra. No be am fan the emra. Who product be na adbeko product nani. People are not watching the game anymore. Now him there yawum say a do level say Kotkone has any one games not attractive here then done side because you need me say bechem okone say onya even nipa 10,000 and I say nipa 10,000 grad mechanic say unya nipa 2,000 share hunters boy done omo vicinity people
and no be test him say Pando so the same thing in the CEO
Pando people done if you have nothing to talk about them Teteno, Hovoradep, Pando Heart of Lions, among other teams a buy no. Oh, I cross that you know. Don't not friend say spectatorship. Then how would you? They are serious. It is a do say ho for crash now some news to say and a Pando crab boy and here. Then it is clear indication say your game no. Me menya cry and kabeya and can walk up and cry and limiting your man. Na yam first assembly be may football no. All said yeah ya woman say yakwe number 1 goalkeeper you bet me rely on no local goalkeeper. Of course has for goalkeeper. It means that say league in that form cry and can nya obi atisa. E chese bet me nya be afrim. Your first qualification 2006 yenya Kimfesa for number 3 no mo team bia no bo Kimfesa Habib yenya Santico ko defender o seko form mistake afri mo no Ilias mu na na ebese mo free ya o man free bia enti tse ebi wo ha ebi wo mo eye ni ya betumi aboa. You cannot play football without supporters. Se sia no eye caller esese ye nyina no ye tenase na don with this ansana me dem anu besi no me throw challenge ama me nua Safuduku because me kai say wanim ha ya no wote ne brebi o taking mountain no but na wanim ba bi achodi ya one on one with you na me te ya o ka kire say ade ohun ne say e betumi aboa kodoko team no pa eyira support base into ono aso obekọ the 3 blue regions na wakwa e bi different na me feel so ono kra be fa Herbert Mensah membership drive no their ejuma but don and Safuduku is supporter. Safuduku was a supporter like Obi Onam baby. And me fan say commitment and woman ya dear and then I could do communication. Don't and baby I drew ne say ye editoriality ye quality supporters cannot watch the game anymore. It's a new man don't we cannot sit on it and then you bet me a laugh and just one day your games in Baba TV so no more what we say now then I got to call elbow behind closed doors as soon as you're behind closed doors. They need the world to go and watch them, and that is a big blow.
Jody, I mean, minim so over matches na na say baby Oscar fire na offer.
Chairman, mirror matches na kakra na. Maka say, womo senior players womo si aka makotoko no. Womo nsi womo trase na omagu womo ni ase. Donu say na Hamza Field and Grana Makumako 5 young boys are Mumi and Sakura the Premier League no mun testi bida. But they played the game yesterday and they won the game against 11 Wonders. Interestingly, 2 of them are youth team players they had 2 goals no. At the moment game we now better more Bobby. Baba ya Bobby. But these young chaps anything goes to the moment. And I believe that Donna Bebwa matches now can Hamza and form Amo. Meaning they are Bechem United. Ombe Lusu, the game against Bechem United. And now Besmako Fori, Lawson Menu, Techi Anderson, Derek Anthony Dia, and Abu Adams. These are the 5 guys I done. And now Omini opportunity. Omusia can I applaud them. Oh my idea. Sir, and Penifona, Omdi Sikakasi, Tweet Yomuka, Bosumi, Omu, good team, Nenimase, Omdi team net 2 form. I go Crano Muntin Fabin to Netano, and no Anquaran getting away at Miaya. Said Jeff Car Saturday, no. Omun country almost a more boom season every. No more form, no one come fee. No man crowd more season Akano, and Twasso. They should give these guys the opportunity, let them play. Coach be obo, Jirisa 1 or 2 be omo bet me abwa, wet me abwomo. Because in pen for ba we. Me was a winning bonus ne. Wait, and grand cradon. Oh my boy, you come on winning bonus cry. They are okay. But I believe that they will give them something. A good thing that they've done. And now, you could see these little boys wanted to do something. They wanted to die for the badge. And yet to say, senior man for woman nama, yenyom no for krumwa, and modern Vision FC. And now we score lines are done at Toja or the Ghana Premier League now. I have quite one Rihanna or secret team from Vision FC. No man to be on survival in the Ghana Premier League. Oh, yeah, no, they won the game against Kerala United. But after that win,
now we're still baby vision da na the games don't samaka my vision because as it stands now vision egusuda relegation zone our points are done sama e kro mu sisi ano emane demo now vision our 41 points at the 16th on the league law Bechem United as Sudan omoda 15th almost 41 points na Bechem United NS game obo home Vision NS game done obo away now Vision FC next game no against Nations FC I count the 2 games Nation on the other hand so 41 so if Nations win that game against them then they will extend the points gap between them and the Vision it's a man akwa heading at the Ama Vision FC it's who you be o support to Vision na after so mo ba Hamza do mo qualify ba na ajima be so mo no mo de mo no mo bono na wa adwon say bi on be kama don young apostles we no and no ama young apostles chere say enya de a shells in the team no ama adwon so mbeko but the last 2 games don aka no hu pa hu because baby at Nations da Vision da Brekum Chelsea All Blacks and our Holy Stars no don't know many teams bibia betimi yes but some here obi Manchester aka na me here point on one I believe say the enitikika kese pa no team adon you from Vision FC Vision betimi akra now masa akoka zone 3 no makwa iti few days I be league you know but there is a lot of dicey matches don't the woman one on your ya ubetimi area kwenti without me jiri say last games na aka no and our last 2 games na aka no obia be na so be avoid relegation here the way and yoma ebesi akoso house of folk me are worried for them because league will upetima will win a lot of away games house of folk I don't idea any has said DSC kese pa this season no home games the last 2 games our bo home against Kerala United or draw against Adriana Stars but has to quite away bia no to point so if the trend way betimi rectify how matches no and your man kosu ye mo no betimi and your I believe sir moving to next season the team a man for show me before even the season starts no about house of folk because omanya mentality now and the formula to win away matches but the how how to be able to win home matches and then they are there about kwame jiri say home I said almost we have every league now it's still the battle is still between 2 teams of which and now we now media manya no ama media ma still Ibrahim Tanko ne Mr. Pakamu etime from media ma no don anya nwanwa say on betimi asa G league no na yon the league na Saka Western region because and no no be him say after Johnson Smith take you over basika mu lose game no na dey be the best for media ma betimi 1 point but and no media ma defy all odds etimi ball realm don etimi kwanya that 1 goal na abu mama now so the points gap between them and the club I from that is maybe any goal stars there too no I think that they still have the opportunity to be able to win the league between don sama etimi abu mo pa
mama ne Simmons and Chinkomo kakra doka kwaba
me yo so me na pom te sen
bibia boko anopa yenwram kakra
me da se yamfa kwanya so na yenchia etiefo nyina wo bra Semense ba clinic yenso ye di dwuma se ye be apomden ho adwuma de abo afofra wo so ko ohaw bi mu e wonyaro ho na wo bepie mo Semense ba clinic a ye fa kwanya so na ye hwe yare bia ne pedua no se ye stroke ulcer ye friend say typhoid anase sciatica wo menstrual problem anase wonso wo ye male and female infertility ni bi wo so a bon homodin so do ani be chirim e wo Semense ba clinic na ya hwe asa yare woni yare anase woni astarte ye kusukusu ekekawo wuta nyenya science bi so hu ade aso hu ni ya mesro do ani betrem e wo Semense ba clinic na yenso yato ye bo ase aye hwehwemu ni peduanam na ya mo yare sane apomdia ewie peye na wonso otumi akono akobo brezan se ewie ase de bia meka se wotesu obi anya obi no ne ne DSC ane chese ne pakro no apomdi no entumi sisi ase ko ba se ye nyina ye pie akwa bonte anase ye nyina ye dwa aduane na sɛ woyare dada ma ɛde ba de ne besi ɛno nti ɛna yɛbɔ de rule sɛ wonya ho science bi ɛwɔ nipadua nam anaasɛ wo hɔ a 3 months bi abo homodin so beba semense ba clinic na waba be nhwehwemu bia ne yare bi ahyase woni padua no ma ka se wonya awe unhuni eno nti ne ye bodaru se da bia no bo homodin so behwe semense ba clinic kira kwan na wakwakoye apomde mu nhwehwemu na yare bia no dia na kire se wafa 3 edidim na ye hu yare bi nso wo mu a na yetumi aso ano de ama na nkoye kese da ache amfa 1 to form wo be hu semense ba clinic Kumase Asokore Mampong Kumase Asokore Mampong pepacho baby a free baby an wo de an say obefa semense ba clinic e numbers no fa wo fra baby a wo bia na ye betro kwan na watumi abepe mu ho na ayaresa a wo nso obepe no atumi awie pay e de ama ye numbers no any 0240 82 69 95 0240 82 69 95 and that's 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 Semense ba clinic na watri mu nso ya fire foforo ho asema ye pese ye bon ho dero e de kire wona wotie Angel FM ene Angel TV sam pempenso yi adenti na mekanisa ye wo yare ahodo bi wo ho a wo ni padua na ma wankasa kura edema so bu hu so wo sa yare ni bi na ye frɛ yare bi se piles ana se koko yare ana hemorrhoid sa yare we yare bi e be wure ni padua no ma no so ha adwene papa payi se be wure ni padua no na ka se be hawo a obekuna che na wo mu ahodo obi ho a ne de no obo hu se asisi isi ne ho obi nso abo nsa sisi isi ne kom ebi wo ha abo nsa sisi ne nsa ho ubon se eyentuntum keten koko yare ni bia kire wo se atene ni padua no ma che nti se esese pie ni padua no ani na wo se yes efe baabi o ye na adwuma kɔ no wo ba be ha wadwene ade a ye wo ba ko bi nso ha ye wo internal hemorrhoid ene ye wo external one na internal one no de etie nie obon se eni padua no ye anal anase ye rectum na sebim preduasa ye gya ye nan a ye de fam na epie no ye wo tissues na internal walls ni tissues no ye wo ntinin kitinkiti bi wo ho a ene na mase na sa ntinin ne se pressure ko ntinin no so a start se ehonhono se entini no honhono a etumi pai ewo nipadua nam enti obi wo habon so se bimpredu asanso gya ne nan a obo se gya nan nim no uhu moja kakra ye den ewom kire wo se walls na na se rectum walls na na se anal walls no entini na ewa tissues na se no a start honhono enti sa wo pasomdwe na wo pese sa de we anko ha wo da ache a na wo do ni akirem ewo Semense Eba Clinic adenti na mekanisa sa wo tena ho amane koduru baabi a afi beduru baabi ne ebeye external hemorrhoid ni yese obo se obi wo ho a okwagya nan so a na sebi mpreduasan bibia betua ne to eno na ya mpre bebre ne ye kan se ye nananam anase fantikasama na santikasama mo kan kokobo obo se epie efoso pie nti because of set pressure aba o rectum ne so a wo man pressure no na the force na ne so pie abonten epie sa no na se eta pie de baba ne se agi se ebi wo a ye kotwa eno so esanse eye honam no anase wo tissues ni bi na veins na wo na honhunu na epiepie ntinu ye twa kore besan aba enti wona aya sometimes omkoye hemorrhoids anase pulse kokko no omtakoye operation ye tu omfo se enkone enkoye operation fa woni kirem ewa Semense Eba Clinic ye wonro ho a ye de bema ema ne bekọ na edeba de na ya na kofa saade we edeba obi wo ho a constipation aya ye kasi ye dia yam balance ye duane ne kakra na yendi enuane a ewo fiber sebi mpredu ase one teta ebetumi aboa because fiber enuane no eboa ma digestion anase aduane no enane wo yam no eye ntem se uma aduane no ekọ yam na entumi anane ntem ne tim wo yam bebre a na onya constipation a sebi ukọ ajanan so agise wo yire wo ho wo chim ansa na ade na atumi apie se ekoba sa e the pressure ba walls no ana walls no so na entine na starting honhono pagya ewo o tissues na ase enti obetu wani no na afia starting papai wo yam obi ko ha okọ agyanan so a emoja nko a because what the pressure of force anas na sana na agyanan na atumi api ekoba saa ene na wo ha ho enu nti ye besre se obi a wanya saa yare bia na se wo hunu saa de no okọ agyanan so a obon se bibia ba betua woto no yesrew tumirika na fo ani kirem ewo Semensa Bar Clinic na ye momode na ye ma wayaresa na Semensa Bar Clinic me fa numbers ne san todwa bia na obi twam no wotie no wo ba bia na so tekem kra wo ba besi numbers ne so na hia papa ya obetumi de ahwehwe ye kira kwan ye number de kan ye 0240 82 869 69 0240826995 and I was 0530 123 996 numbers 2 way and ye dey adwuma our Semensa Bar Clinic ye pamacho de etie nie ye besra se wonya hu se esebe preduasa o kwagyanan ema moja apie mu a wanhwe yi a wo baba benya anemia de enti a ye kan sa ne se da bia wukọ agyanan so na wakọ na moja ba ukọ na moja ma wonso a wonni aduane bi ebetumi asan restore wo moja na ewo mu na one day obetu ani no na obekọ hospital yeso anya anemia na kire se wa short moja ene so kokwa akofo how foforo e de abrew enti da bia no ye bokokọ se wo de ho nipadua no bra Semensa Bar Clinic na be yenhwehwemu wo be yenhwehwemu ne ehu bibi o mantempa na ya so ano e de amaw eno na akoye nipa din e de bia me ka se ebibifo ya ntampe ayaresa nhwehwemu apomden so okotena se wo gye break akra bi se okwa akohwe na pommu se de be ye obehu se bia bibi koso ana se bibi nkoso no akoye manso wone na adwuma na okona enehia no se bi ahodin ni ho nso a wontumi nkoye adwuma enti the best thing is one day bia no wato afa ho se me ba be yenhwehwemu okwa emfidie no wo ho a se seven predi asan beduru a ye be ye ntem so de yaden e de amawo ye wo labs ahodo nso a ye be rane wo se bia wakọ ba bi yare hwe wo se kokoye lab bi na fabra Semensa Bar Clinic ye omfidie no ho nti no ye de to fom boko e de maw enti oba ne aboa ne aye lab na maw na de akọ standard ones nso ne ye be ye de amaw se ekoba se scan kra ne se koba bi ne kotwa bra ana se konekoye scan de bia fabra fo woni kirem e wo Semensa Bar Clinic nyankopan adom emfidie ne gu ho a ye de ye adwuma ye de aboa apomden se de be ya ebetumi akoso enti wo de unyanya se ye refer pe fo woni kirem e wo Semensa Bar Clinic yenkuane Herbal Clinic a yetumi ede yetu boase yenhwehwemu ne yewon fidi a anye te se yewo machine bi wo ha ye friend quantum machine ene na okọ Herbal Clinic ahodo na mu use Semensa Bar Clinic yenyusu bi wo ho ye de ne yese be yenhwehwemu te se wako hospital ankese na wo kwako yenhwehwemu oni padua ne ye be check o pressure be check o moja ye be check bi bia ansana ye de yeduro be kan wa ye de akan kokko yare betumi amani afra because of say eyentin mu adwuma yare ne ba eti wuntini mu enti ebetumi amwani afra kokko yare betumi amu abubu agufom na wonya awe say kokko yare na bia wo de kwhye se yare fufuro bi na eye wo saa enu ntini ya boda ro se Semensa Bar Clinic ye kira kwan ewo Kumase asokore mampon wo de ahwehwe ye kira kwan na to bo ase betena se pewda koro pe betena sinyenye nimpadua no nhwehwemu ne ye wie ne ye hu yare bia wo ma okọ ye hu yare bi nso wo mo se e develop paper ne ya boaw ne ya so ano e de ama ye ndura ye use ne organic ye de ha benro e na ye dwuma wo ho enye afrefra sem bia ne ye wo ho because obi a wotaye abenro a ode preservative egum e de store si ho eche no sa preservative no nso woni nsunsu aso a se e kani padua no ma e de bebrew enti Semensa Bar Clinic ye ndro no ye mfa sa ne ma ne bia enka ho empepe ye wote kasa se yesi o ebibidro esay kidney enya nokre adentia preservatives na ye de gum di sikọ no eno mom na se kidney no eno liver na entumi am flash am free ni padua no ma na ekọ akofo how e de abre no enti obi amfa ye numbers no na onhwe akira kwan wa Semensa Bar Clinic na beboa e ma ye nyina pomuden no etumi SCP 0240 82 69 95 0240 82 69 95 and that's 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 Semensa Bar Clinic ye tu ensafro bia ye de mase
doc ye beda ase say and then so oba ye apomuden ho nsem free Semensa Bar Clinic ebre sugar akwaba
Don't major so na bibia bokode. Weekend the matches equal so Ghana Premier League and then results are done in Saka, you know. Interesting and for the first time now Swedo Blacks and you say qualification to the Premier League next season, you know, and I said okay, you know. Now it was sort of but after saying no became board draw on ama Swedo Blacks and so still 42 points, you know, any 2 save. And then Swedo Blacks last game or say Obekumase no botia Sante Kotoko. See it makes the game very difficult, but nations former nations coach Kasim Mengo we are hoping say with me I hear bit I so aye but Don Ghana Premier League, you know, I interesting and then me happy say Enra majority shareholder for Hasselhoff Togbi Afede was at the stadium na adewa commitment ka kire coach Didi Domani ne say one of the coaches for Ghana Nejuma Ekasa Nejuma amane status B or status B ho onye coach Kotwa. The only advice I can give coach Masidi Didi Domani ne say after the season se has in painful entity and resolve the issue between omo former technical director with the headache na omo training sikan amana na want to be any place and bans of team na on reason of Edman to because man I day at the amano but the pedigree and no ma why year football muno minim se enka after the second round at least 1 or 2 players grab a chance to ma a guys better league, you know, based on how we see in Juma. The first time I coach a Premier League club was Asante Kotoko. Obeji league back to back. Or the FA Cup with Asante Kotoko. In fact, Kotoko since 1935 say all G League at the FA Cup I see once. A coach Didi Domani NAS Edman Mount. Didi Ede a man football na 17 abo World Cup at the third. Into oye a caliber for coach ne performance no e was so giving good materials sa obetimi anya no dey adwuma. Yes, or take over as house coach, you know. No here for the Christmas. Oh, mami biem no bia mona me san show bia. Mama another opportunity no more. Na me share how mbesi affair. But players no show time and time again say they are disappointing you day by day. Day in day out, they keep disappointing you. And what do you have to do next? They also say you ship them out from the team. Now when your new players are, if say ometimi ayedman, that is the only advice I'm to Didi. And so say after the season, ometman suavo no on top players are you should leave the scene because ome good anymore say. Also fixes here double power even in the second basin now. After say Kotoko elusu ma has kumasino na league no has there. Has 18 bought about 3 matches straight our cry. Then you know about draw. Now if you check the league table, has every 12 matches. About 15 draws. First round is 17. Second round is 17. Well, about 15 matches draw. It means I got 2 matches now or the first round and the second round matches now go. Now uye bibi say how would you get the results? Has the players no especially the forward liners done. Me nim the men country boys no. But omon tosos so mu tifie no mo pass na ba omon komonko. So mu nya team no so rua omon komonko. If you watch Hasselhoff games now ha almost squander chances be done. Na wakuma no ase also uko papa obi asuma park no so. I'm very sure say enwa ye the camera to ga feda so no ni Akambi Alaji Edin komo no mo communicate. So I disappointed in his team enwa. When can say so no ebe mo kakra. Because boy yo hwe enwa pa idea. For the first time this season afuna ko stadium. No ko sa boy and cry boy there. He need to be disappointed. And so also active fast. No chase can free no new players they can help the cause of the team. Mama team no akwa rehoma che. Done. Asante Kotoko has folk omo na Ghana football. And the Jamaica san say if say about 15 draws league that won some so much my dear. Now who bought 15 draws, over draws. Now draws no bonus no. Only one game and no go. 2-2 against Swedo Blacks Accra. The rest of the 14 games need I goalless. And the goals I ding the whole season has an asset the lesser number of goals. 21. Even 11 winners as a 22. Or no only motivation, only issue we are saying what 22 goals has and the team was a lesser number of goals. How would you win the league? The department defensive solid, goalkeeping solid, midfield any attack no a hona jumani wo na chances on create a set no done I saw enra abroduku chance bi obi square the man no na so ye dey yo no to fa ho ne se do wayo ho na wayo bot to tire am say enti ade we pa wo ye pass wayo wo ya de we pa kisui enti sebi wo ye ni papa team run put park so what park so done the first on all park nie na chance pa we wo so ye player no bobo ya to chere wo hye ni man di bi na bi bia say we are worried so say chance no enti didi eye cool future am de ma sack them leave them sack yomo or leave the post because omunye too serious so bet mo make impact in the Ghana Premier League can first no na has yet training war ACC wa Accra na on the training grounds nipa has timinya no bebe 5,000 just training because one player no na dwene say also entertain team no o matini results no yire ho nya opportunity to kwa abotire that was their motive and then she had to for Accra Sports Stadium je hoye when na de kwose no o man na so de show one management decisions any players attitude any modern one it won't attract supporters to come and stay so be match obi no beba asante kotoko Kumase ya de masini ma otimi mo ya de masini ma otimi mo eno ankra toto fefe nkra we ena ebobo hye eno there was a free kick senior players in the park so now crowd about 3rd division akofa free kick agete ebo ball no obo na ball no fa pole so na senior players in the park no so and are you willing to play Hamza de bia mitina so na wusu but eno me bo abaso ya de se se na be kodi aye ni se ya sa akra be bo me kotukanya winner ma akra ni mo. It was a good decision you took. Now eno has stance him omo she done since tete ebesi ne yembo Ghana Premier League yes who win league over 20 billion yembo ebisi kromada. In fact, from the 1st to 15th, Obia Benyesika, 20 billion, 10 billion, 8 billion, and yet it's a demobia, a BC that. And the cry alone should be a motivating factor for the big clubs, the Hearts and Kotoko. I say, Women League in IFA, not supporters Haba. For the first time, Mubo League, Yamobia, 1 million Ghana series, as someone you found prepared. I didn't almost say, Musuma born in decisions, Yamataki, and I'm a Ghana League in IFA. Because Uya Kotoko player, not 4 matches, won't say go. Now we 11 wonders are only any motivation, beer or we say, none in a bo, not such a Mekasha say, team manager, ko obia room, bobia bag, and no see after the game, say Kotoko experience 4 goals and more, obia for the back and then the card in coffee, no, about trying to pay Kodo Omoda. Players no Omoda so, Omoda so Kotoko players. What Kotoko petcha match way? Went man say more than 4 goals. Meanwhile, 4 matches soon say go. And can the people know nanka go na total side can need jaba. Was I could see 2 and crank get say. And the next match no next supporter sebi onim do this guy enti onim yan sentire no was aba park so be hebo. Say it so also hebo because up on na wie. Kotoko players has players more pamo bia from nchen. And a park no empty mono suba bonnet no mo empty stadium no mo kwase ho na no referee upon draw no kofie no fa the phone no kra the phone eno ntino mo pe supporters mo hu de mo yenti musuba bonnet mo yen park so ntino mo pa empty stadium and as yemo behind closed doors because mo be afro enti media are you good say Hamza take that bold decision But again, my advice to has folk. Omu coach no na catch no. Sa players we do to so a omu go ni masede bia. Be go no masede bia. Enti omu ensore waka. No mu hu do omu ye. Na emu omu. Lastly, Nations FC is in hot waters. Nations against Vision. Omuna, they are in hot waters. But who needs the results the most? Me feel say Nations. Because one, you are playing at home. You need to beat them more than a goal. On Smith head to where the bar. The next game, I could say, 100 naira in poor. Now lose next game, 44-44. What the head to where baby Tino. So, say, Dr. Professor, Dr. Che, Manem Kwankran, on Tele Kumasi this week. And crown on table down. And now, be a good and get in town. When you get that sometime. So, when we quit, fit a Nicolas Sandeno, or one come place in good for you, more PM come bia. Na me nama, a put your jack, Minama Sasso, Minama Atonso, or one trawa, could be said, almost Sunday match in no more servicing, almost say we are, no more more goes. Then, but my God, baby again and say, and yes, sir, the investment never could waste. Na sweat mercy, and tea, a foot idea, a crabby. And a demo near Queen.
Yeah, don't.
1 or 2 BOI beat me a year free one.
Okay, don't. Yes.
I am coining.
Okay, don't see. Yeah. Yes, no prepare auntie. Don't say much experience hospitality. Yes, much experience hospitality. World Cup no dey. We share and no and 11th of May. Enti aka 1 month. 11th of June. Now World Cup now started. And 2% World Cup no. In fact, VIP ho. Opesa okot tena hobi. Now ne atoto uro no. Enya kwan eye meetings ni ade. Opesa exclusive launch. Ahodwa. Our World Cup na say opesa priority entries. Ahodwa. We opportunity ni dia. And pay one much experience hospitality ending kita ho omo and a beboa omo ni FIFA and the juma over a decade ye omo ay official FIFA sales agent FIFA ticket biano VIP hodiano omo e hobby into exclusively or say World Cup no obeko no stress no hassle just pure football luxury obeko aba am oniaje am a World Cup we no and live with you for the rest of your life and unti much experience hospitality ono montwen komo no momo 0551 551 119 0551 551 119 now omone watching and komo yana se so ewo World Apostolate of Fatima in conjunction with the Catholic Archdiocese of Kumasi. A program kasi pa ana eba so program ni dino or say Feast of Our Lady of Fatima. Feast of Our Lady of Fatima, a programmer, eba so oshe Most Reverend Gabriel Justice Anoche achese one his Kyria and Penifo Pinoa and eba enya some ketwakra Reverend Anthony Mary Amponsapoku Grotto Director Our Lady of Fatima ewa Matibari opening the down achese auto safre a dom Ghana for a Christopher nyina so bia emeka mom na celebration no enkoso the Feast of Our Lady of Fatima, a program Kasiepa and a Ebaswa and Yaketwa, way a Catholic Archdiocese, a Kumasina program way and social woman answer into dates, no, a 13th of May, 13th, Ukwadaya and a program, no, and so Ebaso. Now, in fact, Ebasha said that Chinakra, and that China, a Benada, the 12th of May, no, I was Saint Dominic Catholic Church, I was a Dankwame program Kasiepa Bekoso, a 7:30, and you may a copy 8 o'clock, and no, a Holy Rosary now about 8 o'clock to 10 p.m. A candlelight procession and so about 10 to 11:30 p.m. and no a Holy Mass where you at that na the Wukwada and opa 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. no and no a walk Kasiepa so a walker so ewo Adankwame a kopim a grotto na fe about 9 to 9:15 or say exposition of the Blessed Sacrament so about 9:15 to 9:45 or the talk so pa na say or say the sin of spiritual lukewarm ni nyina ye nkoma ebetimia koso and to say come and be blessed where your programmer ye dey to Ghana for him say yen yɛnhyɛ so ɛbɛkɔ so dakyena ne ne wukuada ɛwɔ adankwame nti ya yɛnhyɛ so saa na bibia ɛnkɔ so yɛfa na sema I travel assistant program yes World Cup no ɛbra so ɔse wopɛ sɛ wankasa woyɛ wo application a pɛ wo stable internet na pɛ laptop sinkyɛn wowie afrɛ ne yɛnkyerɛ wo kwan no ɛyɛ 0548 316067 anaasɛ plus 001 437 577 2310 na ne mpanimfoɔ no atwe nkɔmmɔ Amati Company Limited at the Dimfonio Superfood abadwa so aduane ɛboa na esiesie honam akwa no dibi na ɛmoa titiriw o diabetes o pressure anaasɛ enoma nkoye cholesterol hepatitis no ne ade sɛ wodi Dimfonio ni bia ɛboa esiesie honam akwa no amatam bia na wo ho ɔden ɛnkyɛ na nyarewa hudu nyina no ebefiri hɔ ahoso nya de kra obetima frɛ Amati Company na ɔmama obi ana penchemu pi so afrɛ 0200 775144 0200 775144 na mpanifo eno atwenkomo obekọ gym nso dia a complex barrels call neko gym papa qualified instructors ene wo ho omo gym equipment a quality pa washroom changing room ni nyina wo flexible operating hours omo strong security spacious environment ene ade obekọ gym dia Lieutenant Colonel Richard Amposa Boateng Gym Center ewo complex barrels sa enetie obetimi afre na wadinkita ho na arrangement ama kama 0244 021145 and I say 0500 768481 na ne mpanimfo atwenkomo Goes Way Funeral Home and Casket Shop eteche eyeba na sa ope eye ho nyoma e free adaka eba decoration eba flowers machines canopy enkonwa ambulance eye ho nyoma ni nyina okọ Goes Way a obenya ni nyina prekope na ama konyaba no etwatwa Goes Way Funeral Home ewo Kumase Asafo Labor hwa ginomba na frɛ ne ni nkobo ewo 0322 006221 and I say 0243 737457 na Goes Way Funeral Home and Casket Shop omonso eno din kita ho kama na bibia akoso ye e de amount yes don omo nyina tachi
okay baseke for ese almost suspect say match fixing bi ewom mako udi akire
oh yes don enra that very game no I had about TV so ya nya videos bia but mpanimfo say asama adanse ni hu no utwa asem na hu bi now they are adanse omo supporters na say abra
me ba o say ama TV so nti anya bia na say bas TV so
oh medium for say go say ba because medium versus basake I nim say medium peligaje nti sad games no a game are interest wom
no no ya wo adwen no ba me pese me hu say o mun hyehyɛ mu no na a game a see yi ne anya
oh there be ntesa game o mka so mbe yi no has any aduana and no aso no mu yiye
but who susu say media man we na say nkomu yi
oh mu yi ya na nka me feel say a game of interest enye no nko a no ne say Gold Stars game no because say omu na Premier League no nti I feel say nka omu games no ba no bia hu de ekwa a me I feel say nka beboa
go has ne aduana bibia ni ho
has ne aduana what are they fighting for in the league don to see has ejeden aduana ejeden we go match live
nti say no basake for ne say
omo supporters no say match ne koso kwa no na omo hu say match na say match ya di hu nkomo nti omo shase kwa to tom yoma ba prama no so just to show omo displeasure about how their team basake ball no
I'm no match. At this time, we come in. I do football church. You see, they are tumble, and then I'm in. What's your ball? That's what it's happened. I'm been as a Siena. One winning football from the match. But who so much? With the young match himself 5 points. Fine, medium Takwa. Then there was now. We do so much at the match. I don't talk about much with. You're both 50. We're both the the best model. We got some be a catcher here supporters. I was man. Such a dear you. Among you. It's when you're fine among catcher here supporters. Who said after 15 minutes? Who said that's supporters? I think you show. Who said supporters? You're both. The catcher, money plus no ball. The one never be a catcher. Among us supporters. Let's see. Yeah, my pass.
Abranche no last part no ose so munu man kasa ncheche no man choma next season no ma park ebiano no me say enobo league ene ebu no okrum ha o he said o si kan o munyina every nsema but o ma hwe matches a o mun ze match we no o ma di nkomo ene o ma ton match no abranche no audio ni mo hwe no na mo nche no na mo nkoje evidence mfi no o say mediama ene baseke mo mpanimfo ma ton match na ma mediama se mu di nkomo kosi sei a match of convenience ena mo boy it omo kama omo mpanimfo na te say so omo no man kasa nkyerɛ omo de esi ya next season park omo ma ntie hwɛ sɛ ye be hwɛ na ye si ehun kwan ama manfo enko park no mbɛkɔ no ebi mo nso feel sɛ no ma bi e kɔ so wɔ baabi nti next season omo nso ma ti asɛm ni nie kakra na aka Jeff ejodi
na don we njeje mbo ebi no ope on metimi nka bibi anchon ade na akwa ese unim se weekend request na baby and go stars in mobi league no mobi omo no holy stars for no major league ni bonti no ono manya all way for no o major league ni bonti no manya 3 points a order so say ade a match we media makobo no mu lusu ya na nka baby and go stars asan but ye dia go kromo adodo Cassiopolis see e obi nkomo no obi di yo sie pese ye huni ye serious a yen kore na yen tie nkomo ekoso ewo Moses Parker club wura and one of the owners of these clubs no yen join nkomo ekoso a supporter of the club allege say a supporter of the club don't make it this huge allegation eba say na uji league we kra e dan e won don e form ti you a long way to go you a long stadium akwa ebo na don sama utite sa na ma o se ya rebo ache babo we ya ehwe die and then certain temo sans 15 minutes pa and o mututu nsuo ba de na ze ade no o certain tem Salim club penalty to twene in the game media ma say na penalty about to twene enti league ni de don e o mo dia ba me giri say we FA president and the baseke ne dia no so ono so executive committee member the club ne ne dia no the baseke ne and our media ma so mo panyi bi ho ono so executive committee member na mo clubs and as any ma we koso a enye ne etia yeka a supporter of the club and commando wodi ye ne enom de atodwa no etu do mo nto omfo esisi a last year so baby and go sans oje ye te say nyoma bi koso e man kom ne nyina problems so they should look at it na do enti memwa
yes sorry so na breaking news abaje video wana
yes wadaroma mamenye birthday ba ko pe na me sorry so we every ntobro so na eba na o say happy birthday to Benis won ntobro so nti Benis nyame nshira na onye okese na bibia ohwe bia no onye ne kama mo nti happy birthday to Benis of Ntobroso we every wadofo na eba ene anope
I mami nwi na ma ku ufawi don we free bafo o say ne ne baba ma I friend Alvin Nana Ajiman ku school Maya Montessori school ene na wenya ene na woda nti ne papa ene na maame so mo fa akonya we so normal we she Alvin na Najimo ku school Maya Montessori happy birthday
okay nti ye ne asore so na bibia so watimi akoso birthday no bakoso be di ha we fentem frame tere so no mene so no Kwame Tanko ene na woda nti Kwame Tanko of Lawson Media anope openi nyango show
KT nti happy birthday
yes man
chairman na me ma nkwa bebra won na bibia
onko so ma nsam nya tin sa okay yes sorry kokwa say Adonko tournament my enhia ene games wo ho ene 2 o'clock ya former champions North Central so omone akom ene ebo 4 p.m. nso a trabuom ene chronom abohia nti yes sorry ya yekokoko ase na fe games no ye de ko chese so nti me enhia magavon esia